Turn and dial up, lift the soul. Feel the music, take control. Through the static, find the light. Phoenix rises in the night. Frequency fills the empty air, taking you where dreams don't care. Close your eyes, let go and breathe. Rise above, believe in me. Rise, radio station, sound that lifts your heart. Just like a phoenix taking flight, together we'll restart. Waves sound across the stars, find us no matter where you are. Planet hopping in the dark, music spark ignites a spark. Feel the rhythm pulsing strong, lost in tunes where you belong. Journey through the endless space, music brings you to this place. Rise, radio station, sound that lifts your heart. Just like a phoenix taking flight, together we'll restart.
Life is a journey, one that doesn't stop. Sitting at the bottom, always reaching for the top. Clarity and music, lessons from the heart. Words of wisdom flow, guiding where to start. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Tapping into energy, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Conquer worries, raising joy, fearing thoughts that will subside. Hearing all the heart through the music they provide. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Take a pause, feel the beat, rest your mind, tap your feet. Open your heart, soul is bleed. Now the sun will rise, feel free. Listen to the sound. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Tapping into energies, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Tapping into energy, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Conquer worries, raising joy, fearing thoughts that will subside. Hearing all the heart, the music they provide. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Take a pause, rest your mind, open your heart when the soul is bleeding. will rise when the spirit feels weak. Listen to the sound. Listen to the sounds, and welcome to a very choppy edition of The Messengers. Carrie is dealing with the newness of her new place and some technical difficulties that we weren't seeing happen ahead of time. But she's here.
Yes, laying on the bed in the corner closest to the Wi-Fi so that we can try to do the show.
Oh.
Nothing like lying down on the job.
And I apologize ahead of time. I'm not going to be able to tag all the music, which you should probably disclaim. Amelia's going to be tagging just the singers. She doesn't have links to all the songs, but she'll be tagging everybody as they're being played. She's going to do that for us, but I think Carrie has to give one of her unique speeches. I think.
Mike? All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let us do. I need my crystal ball. Oh, welcome, dear soul. I have been expecting you. You have entered a sacred space, a realm where energy flows, intuition speaks, and copyright law still applies. Now, as I gaze into my crystal ball, I see you. Yes, frameworks of creative works drifting through the ether. A song lyric here, a movie quote there, the unmistakable energy of Beyonce's backup vocals from 2007. But worry not, gentle spirit, for I see protection. Yes, legal protection. It is the aura of Section 107 of the Copyright Act, known in this lifetime as fair use. These glimpses of artistic energy are summoned not for personal gain, but for commentary. Intent, only vibes and very thoughtful disclaimers. If any disturbed spirits or attorneys should wish to protest, please channel your concerns to the astral phone or just, whatever, email me. As the veil lifts, let us journey forth together, boldly, wisely, that word, and fully aligned with the sacred energy of not getting sued. Carry on.
Even with the freeze halfway in between, that was probably my favorite to date.
I wish I could hear you, but I can't.
Uh-oh. You hear me? Can everyone?
I don't hear a thing you're saying, and you're frozen on my end, so
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm frozen on my end too. Oh, definitely is. I've got some signal issues over here going on. So I'm going to start the next set.
Are we even on?
Yeah, we are. We're on. They can see us. You just can't see the chat.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll let away first, and then I'll come back. Then I'll. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have a new home and unknown Wi-Fi, and on my end, well, we're used to it on my end, right? Let's see. Who we got coming up first? We got some rockin' start tonight. Oh, let me let her back in. I hear her. She went, oh no, she went, there she is. And she decided to keep my name too. But that's okay. I can change it. She might be joining.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be Micah today because
You know what's great? I know a trick.
What?
Watch the magic.
I hope you know how to do it because I can't touch it.
Watch the magic.
Of course you're the magic man.
Even though it still says Micah on my end. It didn't change. It's supposed to change. Change. Damn you. Ooh. Save. It didn't switch.
This is quite the show tonight.
It's ready? All right. We're going to hear from BJ Barron and Amy Roxmore to kick us off. And then the croonings of Mizzy, Amelia, and
a new member of Rise, Lady Godiva 81, also known as Lady Godiva J. And they're going to be bringing us some Last Resort. Well, let's kick it off with BJ Barrett.
I never do Mark's part for a reason, so I can't rap for shit, so I'll just take Chester and Mike.
Let's go.
When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can't forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just to know that I can. But I can't pretend that this is the way it will stay. I'm just
Trying to bend the truth.
I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm
Lying in my way from you. Don't wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. Let me take back my life. I'd rather be all alone. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say the very worst part of you is me.
Yeah, I remember what they taught to me. Remember condescending talk on who I ought to be. Remember listening to all of that and this again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in. And now you think that person really is me, and I'm
Trying to bend the truth.
but the more push, the more I'm pulling away, 'cause I'm
Lying in my way from you. Don't wanna be pushed aside, so let me go.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. Cut my life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding? Would it be wrong? Would it be right? If I took my life tonight, chances are that I might. Mutilation in sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. Contemplating suicide. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. I am fine. I never realized I was spread too thin till it was too late, and I was empty within, feeding on chaos and living in sin. Downward spiral, where do I begin? It all started when I lost my mother, my love for myself, my love for another. To find love upon a higher level, finding nothing but questions and levels. 'Cause I'm losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
everything was fine about that performance with Amelia Mizzy and Lady Godiva. Incredible. Such a haunting version of that song. Whew. Can you hear me? Or am I frozen again?
I can hear you, but I did not hear the music at all. I watched it. Y'all look fabulous.
Well, they heard it because they commented. So at least there was that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know. Yeah, I'm glad they heard it. As long as they heard it, we're good.
Yeah. Amelia says that you're breaking up visually. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to relay everything tonight. Poor Nikki, she's picking up on our oversensory, getting panicked about getting the show together for tonight. I'm so sorry that you're feeling the
It's okay,
extension of that.
Nikki.
It's okay. Trust me. I actually had to shush Lunaria a few times because she was trying to talk to me while I was rushing through to get everything uploaded, and I'm like, wait, hold on, I'm overstimulated right now. I've got to get through this. So, it does happen. I get it.
It does.
And
And if
oh
it
my,
gets worse, we'll just say, look, I can do the reading and disappear.
even though we'd rather you not.
Huh?
Said even though we
I'm
would
not
rather that
trying
you
to run
didn't.
off. I'm just saying. Yeah, but
She's,
if I have
she's
to do my reading and get the heck out of Dodge, so the show can go on, then we might have to do that tonight if that's what we have to do. Tis what it is.
is what it is.
All
It's
good.
it's going to have a smooth beginning because all of the music is uploaded and ready, and then I have
Once
to
I get
do the magic
a
in the
booster, and we'll
background.
be all right. But for this week, it was new.
Oh, and before Last Resort, we had an almost complete version of Lying from You from DJ Barron and Amy Roxmore. Ooh, I think that's her name. But that was what we got to hear was incredible. I'm so sorry that there was a technical difficulty that it just got. But wow. I actually dug for that version because he had submitted, funny story, the OC. And I'm like, okay, and I went and listened to it. I'm like, this is an OC. So I looked on his page for the best join that he had up to date. And she was it. And that was slamming. That was rocking, BJ Barron. Thank you so much for sending that in and giving that inspiration to look a little bit deeper. Speaking of looking deeper, I'm going to make Carrie go away and give you the reading real quick. Okay. I pulled from Hathery's favorite deck again. See, I've gotten to a point where I can't even mention it without Hathery coming to mind. She's like the mascot of Rise and the Messengers, or at least my readings. So here we go. We're going to hear from Korn first. This is it's not Hathery's deck. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle that I pulled from. And it's starting off with the Korn. The time for many who have watched their fields grow, a small crop is coming to an end. She brought herself back. The seeds deep beneath the soil have finally germinated and are starting to spread their roots to reveal themselves, gently waiting for things inside to shift so they could begin their journey through the soil and towards the sun. For far too long, trying to do quick fixes only created shortcomings and smaller crops. Now, as you look out, you see that there are more seeds beginning to grow. This isn't a coincidence. Now you are fully aware that it wasn't the large changes that made the biggest difference, but the smaller ones that accumulated over time, and can show others how to do the same by smaller acts of kindness and compassion, knowing they go further than you could ever imagine. You learned that the illusion of drought was simply created by trying to fast-track healing without allowing it to happen. Moving against the flow, you had been swimming upstream and away from the cycle of give and take. Now this makes sense to you. If not, it could be time to take another look. Up next, Holy Mountain. You've climbed and made it to the peak of the mountain. What now? You look across the expanse of the ravine and are uncertain with what's going to happen next. You had the courage to make the climb, but now that courage is replaced with doubt. Can you still keep going? Or will you let your doubts hold you back? Many will look at their checklist of supplies to ensure that they can move forward, feeling a bit imposter-ish, maybe even empty-handed. But something to consider. If your hands are full, how can anything new be placed in them? And when you feel the most tired and wear from everything you just went through, well, sometimes that's the exact time that forging ahead is the most important. While you still have the motivation to do it, and don't worry, if you have a moment where doubt wins and you climb backwards, you can always make the climb again. And the good news is, you'll already know where the best spots are to place your feet for stable ground. Up next is Beauty Way. The last few weeks have been rough, yet beautiful. The myriad of emotions that you've been experiencing are some of the most dramatic, yet soft ever felt. Through all of this, have you been able to see that things are exactly as they need to be right now? That what you've been experiencing hasn't been opening up venues, or has been opening up venues and doors that you thought were going or long gone. I should have made this a larger font. No, if that's not the case, then you may be someone who's too engrossed in gossip, paying too much attention to someone else's rickety porch, seeing only the darkness through the veils of social media, feeling the stirrings within that have been misplaced to the outside world so you don't have to face them. You may even have been seduced by a quick fix solution that only provided more work on things you wanted to be resolved yesterday. You can't spiritually bypass beauty. Beauty already exists. It's just been forgotten. So remember it, and remember you're already beautiful. The curse. Here's where things can get ugly. False blame getting put on someone else for how you're currently feeling. Blaming upbringing or tradition for how you are today. Blaming old genetics for something creating issues now. Is it real? Is it something that you have to correct in this lifetime for the actions of others in the past? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Maybe you just held all of the keys to unlock the doors that led to tradition. Sure, you have the genetic coding that makes you susceptible to medical problems, but that's not a death sentence. It just means that something in your life woke them up. Is this always true? No. Sometimes it's just present without any real damn reason. Make the shifts you need to in order to prevent the passage on to others. But mostly, make the shifts you need to in your life decisions that will keep those doors locked. Then we have the arrow. This is a symbol of alignment between heart and soul. It's a symbol of setting creativity free, a connection between intention and action. A different perspective than offered by the corn a moment ago. When you shoot with clear intentions, your actions follow suit. When your actions are pure, your intentions manifest into your reality. Does this mean that everyone who follows this will instantly become a debt-free, do-what-you-want-and-when millionaire? No. But that kind of freedom is an imposed illusion that we've created. What does your freedom look like? Truly. Trying to achieve a designated goal is great if you have a plan you can act on and a clear path to get there. But it's not guaranteed, though. And if you're putting all of your energy on making sure that the plan has a step-by-step publishable guide, you'll be an old codger wondering what happened. Take the steps you know you need to take with an openness to what comes next. Be okay with not knowing the full process, but also be open to the fact that where you thought you wanted to go wasn't exactly what you had in mind. Then we have the sacrifice. Every belief system has its own meaning of the word sacrifice, but they all point to the same idea: to make sacred. Doing an act that is beyond yourself in honor of another. But what have you sacrificed in the name of another only to feel let down because you didn't think you received what you were worthy of? Just going to mic drop the name Job here and leave it at that. Most who hear that name will get the reference immediately. But keep this in mind. He did not sacrifice himself or his beliefs that he was held through everything he went through. No matter what happened, when you feel a calling to do something, there will be sacrifices that have to be made to answer that sacred call. Staying true to that will help to make the perception of loss different. Going in another direction to this message, that which you hold sacred will be returned to you tenfold, and means even the negative things that you put on shrines in your spirit or in your home could be returned. Grief can be something you hold sacred and not even be aware of it. But when you hold your heart sacred in awareness, love is returned to you in ways that you may not yet even be able to fathom. Then we have, finally, the tree of life. Reflect on the dance you've been dancing. What thoughts, what actions, what words, what feelings have you been doing the tango with? Are you going back and forth between rage and delight too much? Have you been finding a balance coming to you more easily in the rough patches? Do things bother you more or less than they used to? This is all pointing to the abstract of the dance of life. You are what you do. It isn't your identity unless you make it so. It is who you decide to be. If you're stuck in your head all of the time trying to overthink what's happened or currently happening, then you won't be able to keep the beat to what needs to be done. If you're just following your heart, you might miss the logical aspects of the things you want to accomplish. When the two are in balance and one guides the other, things happen more naturally and you'll feel more grounded, alert, and able to get those things done. You are a conscious creator of your world. What do you want that to look like? Whew, that was a mouthful.
Right? Maybe a few mouthfuls?
Uh-huh. And you know what's funny is when I heard the call to do a reading from the cards, I'm like, could you do me a favor and not say the same fucking
Throw a
thing that you
different
said
deck
last
for
week?
some reason?
What?
A different deck since someone else used yours this week?
Well, not only that, but it was just like, could you give us another reading? You know, because you've been
Give us a
telling us
chance,
the
man.
same. Yeah.
Give us a chance, man.
All right. While that's soaking in, let me bring up my playlist so I know who's coming up next. We have Mr. Music Starman and Just Me Sabrina with Depeche Mode's Shake the Disease. And then we're going to hear from Travis and High Fae Sunflower with Cry Me a River. So let's, I believe it's on here. It is. So, see you soon.
I'm at a night going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Get to see its misery and torture for me. When I'm misunderstood, try as hard as you can. I tried as hard as I could to make you see how important it is for me. Here is the plea from my heart to you. Nobody knows me, I swear that you do. You know how hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold of my tongue in situations like this. Understand me, understand me, understand me, understand me. Some people had to be Here is a plea from my end to you. Nobody knows me, I swear that you do. You know hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold of my tongue. Situations like these. Understand me, understand me, understand me, understand me. Here is a plea from my end to you. Nobody knows me, I swear that you do. You know hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold in my tongue. Situations like you is a plea from my end to you. Nobody knows me, I swear that you do. You know hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold in my tongue. The situations like is a plea from my end to you. Nobody knows me, I swear that you do. You know hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold in my tongue. Situations like plea from my end to you. And nobody knows me, I swear that you do. You know hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold in my tongue. Situations, here is a plea from my end to you. And nobody knows me, I swear that you do. You know hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold in my tongue. In situations like these.
They call me Superman, leaped up ghost in a single bound. I'm single now, got no ring on this finger now. Never let another chick bring me down in a relationship. Save it trick, baby sick, you make me sick. Superman, then save and spit. Girl, you can jump on shadies, straight to the hip, cut to the chase. Tell her get a little girl to her face. Play no games, say no names. Ever since I broke up with what's her face, I'm a different man. Kiss my ass, kiss my lips, check my ass, kiss my grits, get my cash. I'd rather have you whip my ass. Don't put out, I'll put you out. Won't get out, I'll put you out. Looks blew out, popping shit. Wouldn't piss on a fire to put you out. Am I too nice to buy you ice? Check if you died, would buy you life. What, you trying to be my new wife? What, you Mariah? Fly through twice.
And I think you will come crashing down. Ooh, I have to say what you did. I already know. Yeah,
but I know one thing though, chicks they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then just sit your drunk ass on the empty runway, oh.
I get to tell me, then you call me on the phone.
Can't be a Superman.
I refuse, you must be confused with some other girl.
Can't be a Superman.
Where is the bar? Now it's your turn to cry.
Don't get me wrong, I love these girls. No secret, everybody knows. Yeah, we tricks or what? That's as far as the body goes. We'll be friends, I'll call you again. I'll chase you around every bar you attend. Never know what car I'll be in. Yeah, we'll see, we'll be partying then. Cry me a river, cry me a river, cry me a river, cry me a river. I'll be a Superman.
Loved it.
Wow. Do one thing different and everything gets difficult. But cry me a river about that, right?
Right.
Can you hear me? Oh, there you are. Okay. It took a second for it to recognize
back.
that you were here. All right. Travis. Wow. What a great mashup with High Face Sunflower. That was intense. That was great. First attempt at rap, wouldn't know it. I saw that in the chat. Sorry, I'm not chatting too much over in Twitch tonight. There's a lot going on in the background that I'm trying to maintain. And poor Carrie over there, she is just dealing with a bad Wi-Fi tower. Oh, and a lag. And there she goes. She refreshed. Well, no, not yet. Oh wait, here she comes. We warned you. We warned them, didn't we? It's going to be one of those nights. Oh, so do you want to attempt to do your reading? As thunder rumbles on my end. Yeah, she is.
I can't.
It keeps going.
I can't see myself. Am I there? Hold up.
Amelia, it's a little bit of both, the rain and location. Okay, she's going to refresh one more time and see if that
All right.
helps.
Now we're done. I'm done.
You got it? Okay, so she's gonna leave me hanging, and it looks like you're gonna have just me tonight and tomorrow. How about that? Well, I don't have another message for you, but I do have some more music. So why don't we give me a break before I give you the alpha message? And we're gonna hear from Miss Mish 968, or is it 928? One of the two. I always forget until I don't. But Mish, till there's nothing left. Oh, she's trying again. Okay, hold on. We might not be hearing it yet. I hear her try. How about now? I was just about to start playing music, but you were like, bloop.
How are you? I can hear you. Woo, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and it's not that lagged. Quick, do your reading while you can. Bye.
Woo, quick. All right. Oh, gosh. Shit, bye. Gotta find it. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to start with, I did the, the one Sacred Dead that he always does. All right, we're hurrying. We begin with light. The sacred illumination that pierces the veil. This is a light soul. It reveals what was hidden, misunderstood, or feared. Now is the time to face the truth, not someone else's but your own. This light is not gentle, it is honest. Let it shine through you. Let it show you who you truly are, what truly matters, and what must no longer be hidden. Truth is the first blessing and the first burden. Be ready for both. Amulet. Around you is a shield, not of stone, but of sacred power. The amulet reminds you you are not alone. You are protected by unforeseen forces, by ancestors, by your own strength. Let your boundaries be blessed. Let your energy be preserved for what truly deserves it. Not every battle is yours. Not every voice needs an answer. Carry your protection with pride and do not apologize for your peace. Eye of Ra. The Eye of Ra sees all. It is the fire of the sun. It warms, but it also burns. This card comes to those who must remember their power. You are not powerless. You are not small. But with power comes responsibility. The eye is fierce, and it defends what is sacred. If you are being wronged, stand. If you are the one who holds fire, use it wisely. Let your justice be rooted in compassion, not wrath. Wajet, I don't know if I'm saying that right. The cobra goddess rises with your breath. She is the voice beneath the voice, the knowing beneath your note, behind your knowing. She calls on you to listen, not to logic, not to noise, but to sacred instinct deep within. The one that whispers yes or no before words even form. Your intuition is ancient. Do not ignore her. She is the protector of queens and kings, but only if you choose to trust her. However that's said. The God of creation comes with hammer and word. He reminds you that your thoughts are not small things. They are blueprints of your future. What are you building right now? With every word you speak, every belief you hold. Ta says nothing is neutral. You are shaping your life. Speak with care, imagine with courage, build with love, and remember what you create creates you. Mourner. There is a silence that only grief can speak. The mourner appears when something must be honored and then let go. This may be a death, a goodbye, an identity, or a dream. Whatever it is, it mattered, and you must give it space. Let yourself feel it. Do not rush the process. Do not turn away. In mourning, we offer our respect to the past, and in doing so, we clear a path for the future. Last but not least, Heather, and now Heather, the goddess of joy, sensuality, music, and rebirth. She's the balm after the storm, the laughter after the tears. She reminds you life is meant to be tasted, not just endured. You are allowed to feel pleasure. You are allowed to be whole, even after breaking. Call in beauty, dance, let joy be your offering to the world. Let love, not fear, be your medicine. Heather says, return to yourself and rejoice. That is all. Do we make it?
You made it.
Woo!
You made it. Did you breathe?
No, I wanted to get it out there.
Oh, and welcome, Mr. Odie1 Canody, to your first The Messengers, since it
Odie.
came over to Rise. I know that you used to come over here every once in a while when we were over there.
So good to see you again.
It is so good to see you, and what a surprise. You're actually getting played tonight.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that the song that Crystal Catnip had sent in has him on it. So what timing, right? It's all about the timing. Because, you know, that's just the way it is.
Yes.
And I'm going to shut up and tell you who's coming up next, because we got Niche 968, not 92. I got it right this time. With Till There's Nothing Left. And then we have Badash and Vanny Ooze bringing us some Into the Unknown. And both of these are incredible. You are in for a treat with this set. Here we go.
I wanna steal every breath of fire from every star in the southern sky. I wanna lay down in the dark and take a match right to your heart. I wanna hide with you in the rain, in the eye of a hurricane. I wanna call it for what it is and give you everything I've got to give. Till there's nothing left, till there's nothing left. Me and you in the backseat, driving me crazy, killing me, baby. Till there's nothing left, till there's nothing left. With the windows up, spending all my love, and God don't save me. Till there's nothing left. Keep me locked up in your eyes before the sun pushes out the night, before it whispers in the air. Come on and take me without a care. I wanna know what it feels like to disappear into you and never have to say goodbye. I'm gonna call love what it is, give you everything I've got to give. Till there's nothing left, till there's nothing left. Me and you in the backseat, driving me crazy, killing me, baby. Till there's nothing left.
reasons why I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh, oh.
You're not a voice, you're just ringing in my ear. And if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear.
Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your call.
I have had my adventure and don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you
Into the unknown.
into the unknown, into the unknown.
What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake?
Or are you someone out there who's a little bit like me, who knows deep down I'm not where I'm meant to be?
Every day's a little harder as I feel your power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go
Into the unknown,
into the unknown, into the unknown.
are you out there? Do you know me?
Can you feel me? Can you show me?
Where are you going? Don't leave me alone.
How do I follow you?
Into the unknown.
Nailed it.
Oh my God.
Well, it was Vanny.
I got one thing to say. I got one thing to say. Papa.
Mama.
Ash.
Dose.
Ash, I don't know if you're listening, watching, but that was the best vocals I have heard from you to date. Vanny's always amazing, and she was just incredible in this one too. But oh my God. Wow.
Damn, y'all.
Oh, got me
Right?
pumped with that one. That was incredible. Oh my God. I'm gonna run out of adjectives. I need a thesaurus. Damn. Whoa. What an
Fan fucking phenomenal. There's one you didn't say.
And you know what? This is a perfect opportunity because this is the kind of set that brings this to mind. Okay? This week, we were asked by some of the members to start a patronage, if you will, for Rise Radio so that we can increase the loop and add to it so many more songs. Because honestly, I'm going to go and put Misha's song into the standby list because that was some of the best singing that I've heard you do too. And if you want more information about how to donate or pledge right now for Rise Radio so that we can increase, and you have no idea the plans that are in the background on the works if we get this goal, because it is going to really cause this radio station to explode in ways you haven't expected. So, yes, one is getting looped, one is being put on standby because that was just an incredible set. Mish, that was so good. And I know here's the fun thing about Mish that a lot of people don't know. Both of those were one takes. She don't repeat.
Always. Yeah. She's kind of like me. I don't like to repeat either. It's like, nah, if it's gonna go out how it comes out, that's it. I ain't doing it again.
And it is funny. I don't know if
I like
you can
that
see in
about her.
chat, Carrie. I don't know if you can see in chat, but Amelia asked, "Did
No.
they do this without you challenging them?" And I was like, because I had challenged Amelia last year to do this song,
Huh.
and both recordings are loop worthy, and she was just like, "Oh, they just did this on their own." Yeah, they did.
Oh.
I was dumbfounded. That was incredible. So, but definitely over in the Rise community, if you are interested in adding to the pledges, we're just over halfway point right now to the goal that we need in order to upgrade. So, if you're interested, please let us know. There's absolutely no requirement. We have no expectations. We want to grow. We want to grow for
Actually, this
you,
was a
and it's up
complete
to you.
surprise to us. This was a surprise to us that this even happened. So no, we're not expecting anything from anybody. If you want to help out, definitely step on in.
So, what do I want to talk about today?
I don't know. I might have to. On top of everything else, of all things, I have a surgical procedure tomorrow, and you adult people know what prepping for surgery entails. So it's been a really shitty night.
Especially the gastrointestinal.
Literally. Bye.
She has a full house flush.
Gross. This is just gross. Just get me out of here.
What? Danger Papa Misfit. What? I'm the leader of the Misfits. What can I say? Bah. What do I want to talk about today? I mentioned it in the reading. Spiritual bypassing. Put a post about it today over on Facebook. Because it's something that a lot of people aren't even aware of until they are. What does it mean when you spiritually bypass? It means that somebody has presented a ritualistic or an energetic or a medicated way to overcome something that has been eating at your very spirit for years. And by convincing you that just doing this is going to erase everything that you've been through. I hate to tell you, it doesn't happen that easily for anyone. It is not something that you can just say a magical phrase, say an affirmation, and it just goes away. This is when you see people who are living a positive life, who have a positive mindset, you see the end results. You do not see the absolute agony of transformation, of release, of facing that they went through to get there. Is all of that agony worth it? Oh, yes. I can tell you that the journey that I've personally been on to be able to say that, it's 100% true. Do some people move faster than others and the Band-Aid is healing underneath? Yeah, they do. But there is no written word. There is no textbook. There is nothing that is absolute when it comes to healing, when it comes to growth, when it comes to your own awareness about your life and your heart. It's something that's learned, relearned, altered, changed, however you want to look at it. But it is possible. It is possible for you to wake up every day enjoying the fact that you got a good night's sleep. It is possible to go into a job that you once upon a time couldn't stand, but now you have a different mindset. It's possible. Is it easy? Maybe. I'm not one that would guarantee any of that because I know differently. Yes, in a moment with a therapist, a counselor, a coach, a guide, even a Reiki master, meditation guru, in a moment, you can feel a shift. You can feel a difference. But if your body doesn't believe you, whatever you want to yourself. I am, insert a positive thing about yourself right then. Just say it. Do you hear a little voice in the back of your head that says, yeah, right? Or anything like that? If you do, your body doesn't believe you yet. So keep that in mind when you see these quick fixes to happiness. Because I can guarantee they ain't enough. Not at first.
I have to. I have to add, especially today. I mean, guys, especially those of you who have been here. Look at my life a year and a half ago. Look at it real closely. Think about what I was doing a year and a half ago. I wanted to die a year and a half ago. I thought I was never going to escape the situation I was in. I thought I was going to be in hell for the rest of my life. I'm sitting here right now. Yeah, the Wi-Fi's messed up. I got this crap going on in here, whatever. You know what? I am happier than I have ever been in my entire life. I'm living my freaking dream that I have had for, I don't know, 30 years. Everyone thinks it's crazy. She wants to live in an RV? What? I'm living in an RV. I'm on the river. I can look out my backyard. There's kids jumping in the river. There's boats pulling up. I'm living my dream. I'm dating someone after the scumbag that you guys watched me go through, who treats me with respect, who I absolutely adore, who I could not be more grateful for. But it's an attitude adjustment. It was mine to make. You have to do it. You can't wait for somebody to come rescue you. You can't wait for somebody you have to make the adjustments yourself. Got to tell yourself, this is what I need to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to off myself and be this and that. No. Stick it out. Tell yourself, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get there and get there. You can do it. If I can do it you can do it.
Yeah.
That's
I'll save the sales pitch for tomorrow, but yeah, I'll save the sales pitch for tomorrow, but I just created something that helps with it.
Oh gosh. Yeah. You guys can't yeah. Just more excitement to everything else that's going on right now. There's so much positivity going on here in the station with Micah, with me. But it's you got to do it. You got to do it for yourself. You got to give it to yourself.
One of the best.
And you can.
One of the best affirmations that you can do to start every day in every way. I'm getting better and better. And say it. You're not going to believe it at first. I guarantee that. Because I didn't.
No. It'll take a while.
But
it'll happen.
That you'll know the shift because that voice stops. This isn't toxic positivity. This isn't spiritual bypassing. This is just a little message to yourself, because every day in every way you're getting better and better. Somehow, some way. And the changes that are the smallest are the ones that have the most impact. I don't know if anybody else got chills, but I did when I said that. And coming up, we have a new member. Because she and I could talk about this for an hour, but we're not going to. We got to get back to some music.
God. Yeah.
We're up to the Brindlewolf pick and the Lunescence pick. We got Molly and Rockin' Cherry joining the co-founders. tonight. First off, You Ought to Know, me and Molly, brand new to Rise, and this is incredible, guys. And then following that, we got Carrie and Rockin' Cherry with Limelight. So, ready for some music? I am.
You ready for some music?
As soon as I get to it. Oh, and adult warning.
You did.
But if you've heard this song, you know why.
Oh, yeah. You already know.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me, is she perverted like me? Will she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. Cause the love that you gave every mate was unable to make it enough for you to be open wide. No, and every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me and hold me until you die? Till you died, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. I don't know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. It was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. I know you're thinking of me when you fuck her. 'Cause the love that you gave that we made was unable to make it enough for you to be open wide. No, and every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me and hold me until you die? Till you die, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. I don't know. There's a joke that you laid in her head that was me, and I'm not gonna fade as soon as you close your eyes. And you know it. And every time I scratch my nails on someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Well, can you feel it? Well, I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. I don't know. I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. I don't know.
What's next with a canoe and a Canadian? A canoe tips that
Living on the lighted stage, approaches beyond reach. For those who think I'm free, in touch with some reality beyond the gilded cage. Living in the limelight, the universal dream. For those who wish to see, those who wish to be, must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlying theme. All the world could be the stage. We are willing players, performers and portrayers. Each another's audience inside the gilded cage. Those who wish to be must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlying theme. Living in the limelight, the universal dream. For those who wish to see, those who wish to be, must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlying theme. The real relation, the underlying
In the limelight. Got some Rush going on with Carrie and Rockin' Jerry. That was incredible, guys. And you're, oh my God, you're like
You.
you're like the Grudge over there, all pixelated, and all we can see is hair.
Want to scare anybody?
Oh, she's the nun. Nikki was able to come back. She said
nun?
things
What's the
had
nun?
calmed down a little bit, so she decided to give it another shot. Yeah, and I do apologize for that either.
I didn't know.
Yeah, she got overloaded. And something that, I'll talk about Rock and Cherry in a second. But something that you guys don't realize until you watch a show like this, just how connected we all actually are. Because Carrie and I were kind of in a frantic
Oh gosh.
panic about getting the show going, whether or not it was going to go live, trying to get all of the music downloaded and do it on time because she was expecting a larger potential audience that isn't in Rise to come see. If you're still here out in that world, hi, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you sticking around, even if you're watching the replay. But you literally
Yeah.
felt what we were experiencing as a ripple effect outwards. So when you think that,
Yes, it's crazy. Nikki's like, I'm like, it's okay.
I don't know where they are, Heather. They might be over on YouTube.
I'll explain later. It's a long.
But yeah,
I know. Nikki
you can
totally
actually
felt it.
pick up on it. You can pick up on it and not even realize where it's coming from. And you can,
Yeah.
being an empath, sometimes I take it on as my own and don't realize that it's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes
But
we
Rock
feel
and
it
Cherry,
physically
that was
and everything
great,
else. So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, it's great.
which I mentioned in a second too.
This
But
community, this group, for the new people that may be listening either now or after the fact to the pod, think about joining Twitch because it's one of the most popular as far as the chat's concerned, or the station chat or whatever, and get to know some of these people because we are all so connected and such a big family and such a good group, and everyone's so helpful and loving and supportive and everything. It's worth it. It's
it's
definitely
just
worth
one
it to
big
step in
love
and join.
fest.
What was
It's
that?
just one big love fest.
That's
We
right.
love we love each other so much. Love, 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 love. And Rock and Cherry doing what the singers from Rush wanted to be doing on stage, having a little puff puff while he's sitting there singing.
Actually, they weren't so much the Rush guys. They were very intelligent, very educated, very like not. They weren't like a lot of the rock and rollers that you think. And it's surprising
Okay, so
as heavy as they
it
are.
was the audience I was thinking of. I'm sorry.
It was me that wanted to join him but couldn't. That's what it was. He knew. He did that for my benefit.
Oh, okay, all right. That was very sweet of him. So you were able to, get a contact.
Yeah,
That
thank
was
you. Thank you for that.
great. And before that, we had Miss Molly joining me.
And
Wow,
welcome to the station, Molly.
right?
You're
When
fabulous
when
as
you
always.
interrupt,
See,
when you
Molly?
interrupted, I thought that I said something wrong for a second. I'm like, what? What did I do? But yes.
Not this time.
I love choppy signals. They're so fun. But yes, Molly, that was incredible. And I'm so happy that you're here part of Rise. And that's Duke's best friend. That's his mule wife. They've been singing together for several years. I hear a Mia. I see a Mia. Okay, time for readings,
Yep.
and Hathery has asked for the first one. And I tapped it a little bit too much because I felt the tickle in my throat wanting to cough and get out. Yeah, please do be very careful because I know the air quality where you are is horrible right now. And strength card came up. Just be on guard and don't let it sap you of your strength, especially in your breath. If you feel it coming, just make sure you're taken care of because devil's at play taunting you. But this is where it switches gears a little bit because the devil isn't outside, it's inside. It's that little nattering voice that just keeps trying to tell you, you've got too much on your plate, 5 of Wands, and you feel like the next shoe's going to drop. You're going to tip over that candle when the power goes out, and then the house is going to catch on fire, and everything around you is just going to. No, I don't think so. I'm just using different words. But 8 of coins, when you get everything in order, when you figure everything out and you stop trying to force it, stop trying to force the order. Just put it in order. One by one, with a breath in between. Don't get frazzled about it. Like the beginning of this show, like just before, when I was overstimulated, and one of the reasons that you felt so strongly, and Nikki too, because this is actually a dual reading now. So when the two of you felt that, it triggered something that you were already trying to push down because of or with everything being in order. So it was a reminder, it was a sensory reminder to calm down a little bit, see it through. It's a wave that's going to come in and it's just going to leave. Tag.
Tag. I am not sure if I'm being heard or what's going on or anything. I'm pulling them a soul truth. So, Hathery, for you, I got, am I willing? You're on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there's risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra is, it's possible.
You want to know something funny? When you said lift the lid on your dreams, it was like I wanted to insert the word flush.
Well, because that's all I'm doing right now. I don't even know.
No, because it's one of those things of lift the lid on your dreams, flush out the shit, cleanse it out. Because all of that shit inside is what's causing the problem. And it doesn't have to be physical. So I'm shuffling for Nikki.
I know the feeling, Odie. It's all right.
Oh my God, they're flying out. I didn't have to go very far for Nikki. Okay, I'll stop. Interesting. Two of water, reversed. You need to be a little bit more in love with yourself. There's a disc. You know this. This isn't news. But like again with the sensory overload, when you get this overloaded, you feel disconnected. And you have to disconnect. And let me tell you something. There is no shame in that. There is no guilt that needs to be had. This is you standing your ground, taking care of yourself. It's not a flight thing. It is self-care. When you are put into a situation that you need to back away from. Congratulations. Instead of, oh my God, I hope you're okay. No, seriously, you're going to be okay. You just needed a moment. None of water, reversed, joy. When you take those moments, when you actually give yourself permission and you're okay with it, no shame, no feelings, just, this is what I got to do. Don't like it, don't care. And that's not discompassionate. And anybody who says any otherwise, well, they can love themselves. Next. Right.
That's right. Well, Nikki, oddly enough, your soul truth is, do I believe I'm worthy? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? And today's mantra, I am worthy of it all. And Nikki, you're so worth it all.
And why? Because
So
every
worth
day
it
and
all.
every way you're getting better and better.
And
Uh-oh.
how many years have we known each other now? I can't even, oh, what? Frozen?
It froze for just a second. It's back.
Okay. We've known each other so many years, I can't even remember anymore. Oh, longer than Micah. I've known Nikki longer than you, which is surprising.
Not by much,
Anyway.
but yes.
Yeah. You're a fucking awesome person. Everything about you. I absolutely hate her 9 years. Holy shit. I adore you. We all adore you. You are so worthy of so much, and you are so incredible and such an awesome person. You're the best. Start realizing that.
Oh, just for reference, I joined CAM, your old group, Kick-Ass Music. I joined
Oh my
CAM
gosh.
in 2018. So that's how long I've known.
7 years ago.
Yep.
And yeah, Joshua was like 12 or 13 when, yeah. And he's 22. Oh,
Yep. All right. So we're going to get back
that's
to
what
some
we were
music.
saying, though, about
What?
this family.
Yeah.
That's what we were trying to say, too, about this family, though. I mean, look how long we've been, us have known each other, and how, I mean, people think, okay, you guys are friends, like, in this, whatever, you're not real friends. I know more about these you and about what's going on in their lives than I do my own family. Really.
Yep. Incidentally, Heather, we've
I
known
mean-
each other for almost a year. Because you joined shortly after the station started. Time flies. Speaking
Sure
of,
does.
we still got a lot of music to get through tonight. So
You do.
if anybody else is interested in some readings, throw it in the chat. If Facebook hasn't stopped us and you're over watching on Facebook, go ahead and throw it. We'll see it. We can't comment back, but we'll see it. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead, throw it in the chat there. If you're looking for a ring, we'll give it to you right here live. Twitch chat, you know, you don't need me to tell you twice. Who we got coming up next? We got a Ketlo double shot coming up. Because we got him with Miss Polly Jammers, also known as Emily Starr, with Dancing in the Dark. And then we're going to follow that and Frankie B with Kodaline's All I Want. So let's kick off with some Dancing in the Dark. As soon as it lets me get to it. There we go. Bye.
Get up in the evening, and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way.
I ain't nothing but tired. And I'm just tired and bored with myself.
Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help.
You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around my place. I check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face.
Man, I ain't getting nowhere. I'm just living in a dump like this. something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know that there is.
You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This guns for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. If you sit around getting older,
There's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. I
shake the world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, this laugh's on me.
Stay on the streets of this town, and they'll be carving you up alright.
They say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving tonight.
Time for some action. Sick of sitting right here trying to write this book.
I need love reaction. Come on now, baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire, sitting around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You can't start a fire, worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark.
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 Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
All I want is nothing more. To hear you knocking at my door. 'Cause if I could see your face once more, I could die a happy man, I'm sure.
When you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside. I lay in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side. But if you love me, why'd you leave me? Take my body, take my body. All I want is, and all I need is to find somebody. I'll find somebody like you.
Like you.
Like you.
You brought out the best of me.
You took my soul and wiped it clean. Our love was made for movie screens. But if you love me, why'd you leave me? Take my body, take my body. All I want is, and all I need is to find somebody. I'll find somebody like you. But if you love me, why'd you leave me? Take my body, take my body. All I want is, and all I need is to find somebody. I'll find somebody. When you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside. I lay in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side. Alone without you by my side. Alone without you by my side.
That was absolutely beautiful, guys. Thank you, B. And Keith Ketlow with All I Want from Cobain. Gorgeous singing, guys. And I don't know if it was intentional or not. I'm assuming it was. But I heard that harmony. I heard you. Branching out a little bit, getting a little more confident. We love that. Love that. And you and Frankie B sounded incredible together, just like you and Polly Jammers, also known as Emily Starr and Rise. That was incredible. You're all quiet over there, making me do all the talking tonight, dancing in the dark. Sorry, I get so lost in that in All I Want that I just forget what's going on sometimes. Oh, she gonna be back. All three of you. Cat Low with a double shot. Look at that. Look at you. A double shot on the messengers. Love it. And you know, I want to flow real quick. Right as soon as we're gonna try again. But I wanted to do a quick shout out to Mr. Catlow, because I'm so proud of you. I really am. Oh wow! Oh, there's a huge laugh that I can hear on her end. When I first entered the radio world 4 years ago, it was I would watch a storm out.
I thought I would give this a try. Apparently, this ain't working either. So I thought maybe outside would be better.
It's not, but today you are facing so much more. and just the absolute growth. You are a true example of one of the reasons why we created this radio station. And I just wanted you to know how proud I am personally of being able to watch that growth and to see it. And I just wanted you to know how proud I am personally of being able to watch that growth. I'm letting her catch up because I can hear myself in the background. Oh, and she will be bummed. And we'll talk to Mr. Rock and Cherry real quick while I'm waiting on the Bloop for her to come back in. You asked for a reading, Mr. Cherry. Here you go. Oh, and here she comes. We're going to try this again. Hopefully she ran inside. She's going inside. All right. You got it. Starting you off, Mr. Rock and Cherry, you have the 5 of water. Now, it looks a little bleak, and it might feel a little bleak with everything that you're facing and going through right now, and having the things going on. And doing the things that you need to do feels like you shouldn't be doing it, but doing it is going to help you find the 9 of water. Yes, you got the same card, just upright, because you have the opportunity, you have the chance, you have the choice to be able to enter back into the cool waters of joy. And I left it on the bottom of the deck because this is something holding you back. Can you see the expression the owl is giving you? It's okay. I've gotten that expression too. What are you doing? Why do you still do this? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you still paying attention to that? It's time to get over it. You can move on. You don't have to do all of this. It's so much easier than you think. But that's the weight that we put on ourselves when we're shaming ourselves because we're not doing what we know we need to do. And we don't have to wear that veil, or cloak of shame that comes out as a defense mechanism in another form so that other people can ignore what's actually going on inside until you meet somebody like me who's just going to point it out and poke at it. But that's only because I love you. Tag. Once she hears me. If she ever hears me.
I hear you. Sorry.
Okay.
Rock and Cherry. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from the past experience that is ready to be healed? Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in this blank. My soul's truth is blank. Ouch.
And you can either type it in the chat or not. It's up to you. Yeah, la 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 la. La 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 la. Is that what that means? You're plugging your ears because you can't hear, don't want to hear? La 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 la. You heard it anyway. All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, I'm just pulling soul truths because I'm not even sure I can make it through that.
He's shameless. Shameless is a man. All right, we got another set coming up, this time with Condi and Rock and Cherry. With some Where the Streets Have No Name, and then we're going to close up the set with Crystal Catnip and OD1 Canody with Pink Houses. Little melon camp going on. But first, as soon as I find it. Oh, there it is. Where the streets have no name. Kind of like where Carrie lives. Streets don't have names. They're just kind of streets.
No street.
It's a street.
There's a town that's got no names on their streets. And I think that's a problem because people are getting lost all the time. And I think we should address that in the next council meeting. What do you think, mate? All right, we'll talk about it after the song, eh? All right.
And I
Incredible as always, Crystal Catnip and Odie1 Canody. Welcome finally into Rise Radio, Odie. It is so good to have you here. I missed your voice, man. It's so good. You know, goals. I kind of miss being able to sing that high. I'm trying.
I never could sing that high. And I'm a girl.
That's all right. Crystal made up for that. What a great version. And that greasy smile. Yeah, we could get political, but we won't. That's what it's referring to.
No, we will not.
That's enough.
We will not. We will not.
We shall not desecrate the sacred ground by speaking politics here.
Behave.
I can't. I try.
I can throw you out.
You could. I'll just come right back.
Then the show would end because I can't do it. So,
Right.
yeah.
And I would just come right back.
Anyway. Yeah, it'd be worse.
We don't want Danger Papa coming back. No.
No, not right now. Danger Papa got to be in control tonight.
Yeah, especially after, Condi and Rockin' Cherry. That Where the Streets Have No Name. That's the best version of that song I've ever heard, and that includes, who did it originally. But I won't desecrate the original artists either. I'll be nice. I mean, we appreciate that they did that song so that you could do such a breathtaking cover. Oh, is it Woman Here?
Papa's getting
I was getting a little verklempt over that one. I just have to say.
Oh my.
That was incredible, guys. I obviously enjoyed it. Maybe a little too much. Whew, Woman Here. Anyway. Now,
I'm out of here.
she didn't ask, but I was told to pull kind of as a confirmation from a conversation that we had. So, Miss Amelia, listen up real quick. This is for you. I know your current situation, which is kind of blissful for you, and it's for 8 of coins to help you out and get a little bit organized with some things that you have been putting off, mostly for yourself, so that you could take care of others. And it's also a time where you can do the opposite of reflecting. You can reflect, but do the opposite of things that you haven't been reflecting on because you haven't been able to, because there's been so much of your energy and time given to others. And we won't go down that track live either. But it's a time to just let it ice at Gethsemane. I'll get to it eventually. And if I do it, it's going to be completely different from the original. Anyway, rude. But yes, the opportunity to reflect in a different way and allow things to just flow out without having to stifle them down. It is an opportunity for so much more than yes, dear.
Do you want a soul truth, Miss Amelia? I got one for
We
you.
give it to her anyway. She didn't ask for mine.
So listen, what is my body?
I said, go ahead. 'cause
Anyway,
she
what is
didn't ask
my
for
body telling me right now?
mine.
Okay. Our body speaks to us through lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your pain. It's time to get your healing. So I don't know if anything's going on, but that's what I'm hearing. You need to take care of yourself, Lucy, because you're taking care of everybody else.
Yeah, and she said in chat, dang, how'd you know I'd been wavering about asking for a reading and then stopped myself from doing it?
Apparently I'm lost.
Because hashtag Papa knows. All right. Man, you have your signal is worse on the outside than it was on the inside, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get to some music. Okay.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, we still have quite a bit of music. There's still opportunity for those who haven't received readings. If you would like a reading, please ask, and we'll after the next set. Coming up, we have Mr. Alan Abaz, also known on Smule as OSJ_Alan Abaz, and _Erica_ with Stuck on You. And then another one of our lovely new Rise members, Mr. Michael J 2025, who hopefully was able to get Twitch downloaded and see this so that he can see it tonight now with his rendition of Josh Groban's You Raise Me Up. But first, something that the signal is not for Carrie, Stuck on You.
Stuck on you. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way.
Needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed.
Stuck on you, been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on. Yes, I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed.
Tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. I took my troubles and I've thrown them all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay.
On you, I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened me, then I am still and wait here in silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong and I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong and I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong and I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Welcome to Rise Radio, Mr. Michael J. That was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And all of us knew it would be. But damn, that was so amazing. And yes, thank you so much, Amelia, for doing all the tagging over in the line chat. It has taken a needed weight off of tonight. I'm having to try and juggle that in as well. But you raised me up, Michael J. 2025. Just outstanding. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. My only complaint is I don't have any complaints. Not even a complaint. Sorry, during the set, I managed to tap into somebody and my energy levels just kind of dropped as a result. So I'll address that in a second. Before you raised me up, we had Mr. Allen of Oz and _ Erica _ with Stuck on You, and that was stunning, guys. Just absolutely stunning. I love Erica's voice. She's somebody who tap 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 would do well in Rise, because she's just amazing. Those harmonies were on point. She has such a pure, genuine voice, and of course Alan Oz. And Carrie needs to excuse herself for that. Okay. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Right? It is. Her singing is it is so subtle and smooth. Okay. Mish, sorry to call you out. Feel a little drained from you. There's a lot going on for you right now. I know that the last few days have been kind of a whirlwind. We won't air details, but I know that there's been a lot going on, and it's kind of a combination between you and, not saying that there's any direct correlation, but there is also feeling the weight from her as well. Kind of a 1-2 punch that I'm feeling right now to separate who and what's going on with what. There's it's a weight on the chest. For people who understand chakras, it's in that line between the fourth and third chakras, between the heart and the throat, where there is something that's weighing down, wanting to be said but can't be said, and trying to realize or release it without having the capability. Well, it's completely possible. And one thing that, and I know you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, but one thing that has definitively come up, Page of Coins, where a new beginning has started, seeds have been planted, and unlike the Ace of Coins, where absolute new beginning, no, that the new beginning has been established, and now the roots are spreading. So this is a good sign. This is a good thing. The warning that's coming up is just like Miss Amelia had with the Six of Coins? Swords. Sorry, swords. Reversed. This deck always confuses me because she uses water for swords sometimes, so it confuses me. But with just releasing things, notice how it's water in the hands, and water just flows through. So allowing the emotions that you are pent up, that are feeling, just flow out, flow through. Be okay with them. It's only temporary. Anyway, remember, feelings are temporary, because you're going to feel a different way 5 minutes from now, or sooner, or later. But it's going to change. So just let that feeling flow through, and you don't have to hold on to it, because you don't want to use that to water that. I know you didn't ask for a reading, but they were quite insistent.
Who were you just talking to?
Mish.
Okay, I need to say something to Emily.
Okay.
I don't. I got this, and they need to speak out to you. It says, "What else can this mean?" There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? You can see why that came out maybe a little bit.
Maybe. And the thing we were talking about the other night, I feel it flaring up. So, time for checks. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because it's time to hit the bath with a splish splash. We got Q_Joanna_DF coming up with Splish Splash. And we're going to close out that set with Miss Amelia, the OG herself, the backbone of Rise Radio, one of my besties, and Tectonic Bass bringing us Viva La Vida. And lo and behold, they're on camera, but unfortunately, Q Joanna's not. So we're just going to have to create a scene, cause a scene, and just listen. But that's okay. I love listening to her, don't you?
Facts.
Ναι. Το ήπια όλο. Okay.
Splish, splash, I was stuck in the bed, long about Saturday night, yeah. Rubbing down, just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. Well, I stepped out the tub, put my feet on the floor, I wrapped it all around me and I opened the door and then splish, splash, I jumped back in the bath. How was I to know there was party going on? Splashing, I splash, rhythm with the feel, moving and I groove in the rockin' and the rolling, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, come now, come down, come down. Yeah, bing bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on my living room rag, yeah. A flip flop that was doing the bop, all the things are the dancing back. There was lollipop with a baggy suit. Good morning, Miss Molly was even there too. Well, I splash, splash, I forgot about the bath. I went and put my dancing shoes on. Yeah, I was a rolling and strolling, ready with a feeling, moving and grooving, splashing and splashing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I was splashing and splashing. I was rolling and strolling. Yeah, I was moving and grooving. I was reeling and feeling. Yeah, I was rolling and strolling, moving with a grooving. Splish, splash. Oh, I was splashing and splashing, splashing one more time, splashing and splashing. Ooh, I was moving and grooving, splashing and splashing, moving, moving, moving. Happy summer, everyone. Splish, splash.
I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets that I used to own. Used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would say, now the old king is there, long live the king.
One minute I hailed the king, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword, my shield, my missionaries in the foreign field.
For some reason I can't explain, but once you know there was never end on this world. That was when I ruled the world.
It was the wicked and wild winds blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I had become.
Revolutionaries wave for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. But who would ever want to be king?
I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword, my shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, not in this world. And that was when I ruled the world. My missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name.
Never end
on his word, and that was when I ruled the world.
That was beautiful, even with the quick cutoff at the ending. I think Carrie had to step away, lost signal, something happened, but Shade Flanagan, or Tectonic Bass, as you're known in Rise, and Miss Amelia, that was amazing. Take a quick moment and let you guys know about Miss Amelia's upcoming shows, and I'll give you a rundown. Actually, let me back sell first, and then I'll do the full rundown of the week. But that was incredible, you two. You guys really, really blend well together on that song specifically. And I look forward to hearing more from you guys. Oh, she's back. As soon as it says she's back, I got the blueprint right now. Okay, she's not back yet. But that was great. You just melted together with your voices, and that was so good, so good. I really enjoyed that, and can't wait to hear more from you two as you collab more and get it in wherever you get it in. And before that, we had. It's been a while since we got to hear her, especially we don't get to hear Q Joanna DF that often solo. But that was nice to hear just her, and in a song that we're not typically used to hearing from her with Splish Splash, and that was incredible. Joanna, thank you so much for sending that in. And Carrie's frozen, but maybe she'll unfreeze shortly. This week coming up on Rise. Tomorrow at noon, I'll be back with Brindle's Vision. I've got quite a playlist for tomorrow, and we're going to be having 2 different songs from one of our newest members, Andrew. Can't wait to share that with you guys because it's 2 different sides of him. And it's a lot of fun, but the music all around, I can't wait to share it with you. I'm sure the messages are going to be great too. Then tomorrow night we have the Rock Rewind with Miss Amelia at 8 p.m. and you can find that over on Zeno.fm. Just look for Rise when you do the search. Find the Phoenix if you aren't a member of Rise. If you are, you know how to get there. But that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern, and she's going to have the very special Mr. C80 himself, and that's going to be a fun show. Can't wait. Wednesday at 6 p.m. I'll be back again, not here, over on my YouTube channel and Twitch with the Reverend Diane for Phoenix Talks. This week we're talking about Heal to a Scar. And then at 8 p.m., Mr. Will Iomi is going to be back with Honky Tonk Heaven with your outlaw and country hits. Then on Friday, we have Voices on the Rise at 6 p.m., and that's going to also be on Zeno.fm. And this week, we're featuring Will Iomi with Hathery. And that's going to be a great show. Sorry, no Lunacy this month. It would have been this Friday, but they got to take a break. And then on Sunday, Amelia will be back with Unplug for acoustics and dedications. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's run down for the rest of the week. I'm just about out of things to say. I know everybody's like, oh, thank God he talks so much. Anyway, but I want you guys to remember the magic that's within each and every one of you. Just remember that imagination, that creation that you used to know as a child. It never went away. It just matured. It's still there. It still wants to play. It still wants to create. But it needs for you to stand still a little bit, to come back to your center, to let and allow that inner child to rise. And that's what this station is all about, is you rising into the absolute best that you can be. And just as a reminder, RISE does stand for Radio Inspiring Singers Everywhere. We have people from all around the world in our community, which is growing, and we love watching you guys grow as people, as family, as singers. But it's such a joy. And here we are a year later, still doing it, still going, and only getting stronger. So it's been a great show. Made it, pulled it off. Pick up what we've been dealing with. And then any final words out of the mic is working again. She can't hear me. There's too much of a lag. Okay, guys. We'll be back next week with another episode of The Messengers. You guys take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. She's going to close up with... She can't hear anything. Oh, there I am. I hear myself in the echo. Quick, before I say what the last songs are, you have any closing remarks? No? Okay. Oh, no, Andy Cherry, we've been dealing with some newfound issues. Carrie just moved into a new area, and we didn't discover the problems until tonight. So we're going to be working on those over the course of the week, to make sure that we can be heard next week a little bit better. But she's going to close us up tonight with Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me. This is one of my favorite songs. I love this song. And then Travis gave me another gift. You saw the one that he gave last week. Well, this one's even cooler because he joined me on Be Prepared from The Lion King, and the video is just incredible. So I'm going to give Carrie one more shot to say goodnight before I press play. You got anything final that you want to say tonight?
Bye, guys. I love you. I can't hear or see anything.
All right. Well, we'll see you soon, and I will see you tomorrow. Here's Carrie with Poor, Pitiful Me. And what an appropriate song from her for closing tonight.
Bye, guys. I love you. I can't hear or see anything.
When I lay my head on the railroad track, waiting on the double beat, but the train don't run, I hear no more. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Oh, these boys won't let me be. Lord have mercy on me. Whoa, it's me. Well, I met a man out in Hollywood. I ain't named him. Well, he really worked me over, just like Jesse J. Yes, he really worked me over. He was a credit to his gender. Put me through some changes, Lord, sort of like a water blender. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. All these boys won't let me be. Lord have mercy on me. Whoa, it's me. Well, I met a boy in Bucharest, down in Yokohama. He picked me up and threw me down. Said, please don't hurt me, mama. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. All these boys won't let me be. Lord have mercy on me. Whoa, it's me. Poor, poor, poor me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, poor me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, poor me. Poor, poor, pitiful me.
I simply must warn you. There will be strange harmonies, so be prepared. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside, but thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride.
It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not all or not stairs, but we're talking kings and successions. Even you can be caught unawares.
So prepare for the chance of a lifetime.
Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded with a last day and given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared.
Yeah, we'll be prepared. Prepared for what?
For the death of the king.
Why is he sick?
No, fool, we're gonna kill him. Simba too.
Great idea. Who needs a king? No king, no king. La 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 la.
Idiots. There will be a king.
Wait, but you said
I will be a king. Stick with me and you'll never go hungry again.
Yay! All right, long live the king. Long live the king. Long live the king.
It's great that we'll soon be connected with a king who'll be all time adored. Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board.
The future is littered with prizes. And though I'm the main address here,
The point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me. So prepare for the coup of the century. Be prepared for the murkiest down. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply why I'll be king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared. Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared.